I went to the cavern to get some, and I found a rattlesnake in there. I killed him and curled him up on the foot of Jim's blanket, ever so natural, thinking there'd be some fun while Jim found him there. Well, by night I forgot all about the snake, and when Jim flung himself down on the blanket while I struck a light, the snake's mate was there and bit him. He jumped up and yelled, and the first thing the light showed was the varmint curled up and ready for another spring. I laid him out with a stick, and Jim grabbed Pabst whiskey jug and began to pour it down. He was barefooted, and the snake bit him right on the heel. That all comes of my being such a fool as to not remember that wherever you leave a dead snake, its mate always comes there and curls around it. Jim told me to chop off the snake's head and throw it away, and then skin the body and roast a piece of it. I done it, and he eat it, and it said it would help cure him. He made me take off the rattles and tie them around his wrists too. He said that would help. Then I slid out quiet and threw the snakes clear away amongst the bushes, for I weren't going to let Jim find out it was all my fault. Not if I couldn't help it. Jim sucked and sucked at the jug, and then he got out of his head and pitched around and yelled. But every time he come to himself, he went to sucking at the jug again. His foot swelled up pretty big, and so did his leg. But by and by the drunk began to come, and so I judged he was all right. But I'd druther being bit with a snake than Pabst whiskey. Jim was laid up for 4 days and nights. Then the swelling was all gone, and he was around again. I made up my mind that I wouldn't ever take a holt of the snake skin again with my hands, now that I see what had come of it. Jim said he reckoned I wouldn't believe him next time, and he said that handling a snake skin was such an awful bad luck that maybe we hadn't got to the end of it yet.